Hi, I'm Chad Lawson. This is Boldport Club, and you're watching Verbose Mode. Hi, and welcome to a special episode of Verbose Mode. Today we are doing a unboxing and introduction video to Boldport Club. This is a monthly subscription service out of the UK. I wanted to take some time and talk about the service and its various projects that have come up. I've been subscribed since project number 2. I just wanted to show you the various projects that I've encountered and just show off just what an amazing subscription service this is for engineers. This one is project number 2. It's known as the Mini Engineers Emergency Kit. It comes in this gorgeous little black mint mini tin. The kit itself has the kind of the instruction card, this little sheet that says Engineer Hero. You see where it says plus water. This is a sponge. It's a compressed, dried out sponge. As soon as you put water to it, it puffs up and fits into the mint tin to be a wipe down station for a soldering iron. So it's functional as well as nice. But the board itself is fairly simplistic. It's a number of different components, each of which has to be precisely cut and measured as to where they're going to go within the particular board. There is a purpose to the board. It's just basically lighting up the LED if you supply power and ground correctly. But what it's meant to do and what it's described as is being able to, in case of emergency, pull one of these components out and use it in some other project. So if you just happen to need a yellow LED or a couple of resistors, it's great for that. But it's just a fun little project in precise cutting and soldering. The next one up, I think, is one of my favorites, and I really want to take the time to do this correctly. This is the cordwood puzzle. I just absolutely love it. It says right on the beginning, rejected, assembly guide missing. Oh no, what are we going to do without the directions? The idea is, and it's meant to be more of a joke and a fun thing. The different components are given to you, but there's no directions on how to put them all together. We have some really nice large resistors, some nice gumdrop LEDs, some standoffs and screws. But the idea is that when we do this correctly, these two boards are supposed to go together, and most of the components will be either in between or on top or on bottom of the various boards. The idea of a cordwood circuit board is what you see here, the idea of putting two boards together and having components in between. It was used a lot in the 60s and 70s for engineers to be able to conserve space by sandwiching components in between two boards. And the nice thing about this is the boards look identical, but if you take the time and follow the traces, there are their differences, and you have to sit there and figure out what each board is for, where the components go, and do it. Now, you can just simply go onto the website and look at the directions if you really want to, but I'm really savoring this for an opportunity when I can take and bring all the different components together and take the time to do this project right. The next project is called The Lady. As you can see, it's based on the idea of a ladybug. The kit has this ladybug circuit board in it, this really nice laser etched mirror. We've got the information about a ladybug, its genus and family in here, the various components, and you put it together to follow the directions. But what I love about this isn't the project itself, it's just the artistry that went into this, from the boxing, from the mirror, the style of the board and everything. The beauty of each of these particular projects, and let me continue that by talking about the tap sensor, the next project up. We have our component side and our solder side to this board. This would be the component side where all of your familiar footprints for transistors, resistors, and LEDs, and then we have these nice little touch pads. On the solder side, it's not what you'd expect from a normal circuit board. There's all these individual traces, but they're more artistic than anything else. Similarly, when we go over to the Cuddle, the next project in line, it's a Boarduino. It's an Arduino compatible circuit board. In here we have a Atmega chip that would go into a standard Arduino Uno from a couple of years ago. It has the the socket so that if a chip were to need to be replaced, you could do so without having to desolder it. But this is just a Arduino clone, but the form factor has been made to look a little bit like a rough cuttlefish. The programming header pins along the back end, the headers that you would solder in here, it's designed so it can fit into a standard breadboard, and you can do any of the standard things you would do with a Arduino, but it's just got its own unique form factor. That continues on to then the latest project that just arrived. This is called Touchy, and it uses a different microcontroller, this EFM based controller, and it is a touch and play surface mount project. Now, for me, this is going to be a brand new project, something that I haven't encountered before, because I'm used to, you gotta love the way this is all glued together. I'm not used to doing a lot of surface mount soldering. I've only done a couple of projects with it. So for me, this is going to take some time to sit down and really get comfortable with surface mount soldering, whether it be solder paste or precision work with the soldering iron. There's a lot of different tutorials online, and I'm going to get familiar with all of them, believe me. But what I love about all of these different projects is the care that went into it, even from the boxing to the way the boards are made, everything about each of these individual kits. It's not just engineering, it's artistry. And that's what one of the things I truly love about the Boldport Club. It's meant for more advanced people, and it's done, even though it's a monthly subscription service, it's done as a quarterly pricing of £49, which the last time I did the math, which is a little over a couple hours ago, it was $63 a quarter. So it's a good price to be able to have every month a new project show up and some new challenge. And that's part of what I'm trying to do here with Verbose Mode. It's some new challenge, something you haven't done before. And so I think this is a perfect fit for taking a moment and talk about this new club that I discovered. And I'm hoping that you'll take the time to go and check it out and see if it fits into your life as well. As always, please take a moment and go to Verbose Mode TV on YouTube and subscribe to the channel if you want to get our newest videos. Or you can come to verbose-mode.tv, our website, where we'll have all of the videos and additional notes there. And that's where you can also sign up for our mailing list to find out information as new videos are released. We hope to see you soon. Thank you.